sir. Hello. What is happening?
That is you.
But why is it turning on like that?
Because there's a background.
Why is there a background?
There is Paul sir. Say hello.
Hello. There's so many. There's only two.
Yeah. Okay. So it's nice to meet you all today. We'll just start it in 2 minutes, okay? Just waiting for everyone to come in.
Jeffy, that background noise is coming.
Oh, okay,
That
I'll check.
fan, I think it's fan.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So we'll start within a minute. Okay. Okay. I hope my audio is clear to everyone, right? It's clear? Okay. It's nice to meet you all today. Okay, so this is our monthly meetup, and I think few of our students are new today. Can anyone raise their hand, those who are attending it for the first time? Okay, fine. Okay, it's nice to meet you all today, and we have been doing monthly meetup on regular basis, and I think this is our 7th meetup today. We are discussing about how to practice and stuff like that from the meetups which we had earlier. And yeah, few months we even had a chance to get 2 meetups together, and nice to see you all today. And only few have turned now. Hope others will join soon. Okay, fine. So today we're just going to discuss about how to play for songs, like what is the basic rule, any shortcuts to play for a song like that, okay? So if you want to note it down, if you have a notebook or pen, you can take it and note it down. Or else if you have capacity here, you can store it up here, okay? Fine. But make sure that's useful for you, okay? Okay. Right. So I'm going to just give you five steps in which you're going to use to build up a song or to play for any music, especially for, as of now, towards the end of the session, I'm going to just play for a piece of music. It's not going to be any specific song, so that it will be useful for everyone, okay? It's just a piece of music I'm going to play for that, okay? Fine. So the first thing which I'm going to say is we are going to find the pulse of the song. Okay. So if you have a notebook and pen, you can write it down. So you got to find the pulse of the song. Okay. So basically the 5 steps. The first one is the pulse of the song. So what is a pulse? So pulse is generally the count in which the song or the music comes. Okay. So any piece of music it will take, there will be different time signatures. Okay. I think most of you would have been aware of what is time signatures. Anyone know what is a time signature? Time signature. Yeah. So you can just wave your hands. I have muted the audio so that the session will go without any distraction. Okay. Fine. Good. Good. Okay. Fine. Okay. So pulse is basically the time signature of the song. Okay. We're not going to discuss deep about the time signatures now. We'll discuss the common time signatures being used. Okay. So there are 4 time signatures which you already know. We call it as 2 by 4, 3 by 4, 4 by 4 and a 6 by 8. Okay. So 2 by 4 is basically where the count is like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's basically 2 quarter notes. Okay. Each bar we have the 2 quarter notes. And next we move to the 3 by 4. Okay. 3 by 4 it's like we have 3 quarter notes in each bar. That is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we move to 4 by 4 where it comes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally the 6 by 8. 6 by 8 is basically when you multiply 3 by 4 into 2. Okay, 3 by 4 into 2, you get a 6 by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes kind of that. Okay, so this is the first thing you have to do when you listen to a music or any song, that you have to find the pulse. Okay, I just ask you, how many of you would have just bobbed your head like this when you listen to a music or a song? Have you got any experience like that? Okay. So if you have already done that, that's almost there. You have achieved 90% of it. Okay. Sometimes we need not think too much. Okay. Just allow our brain and our body to work flow along with that music. Okay. So whenever you bob the head, okay, so that basically denotes the pulse of the song. Suppose if a music goes like tin, ta, tin, ta, so you're actually bobbing your head along to the music of the song. Okay. So this is the first step. You're going to find the pulse of the song. Okay. So don't overcomplicate the first step. If you're able to find the pulse, then that becomes easy. So I'm just going to play 2 tracks now, and I'm going to give a small challenge for you. Straight away I'm going to tell it. Okay, the answers are, it could be in 4 by 4 or it could be in 6 by 8. So I'm going to play 2 tracks now. The first song is going to be in one time signature. The second music is going to be another time signature. So you're going to find it. Okay, ready? Okay. So after I play the song, just let me know if you could hear it. I'm sure most of it have got that. Okay, I'm going to play next another one. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play another track now. You're going to just listen it again and find the time signature. Okay. Okay, good. I can find almost everyone bobbing your head. Okay, so what is the first one? Is it a 4 by 4 or 6 by 8? So just raise your hands if you accept the first track as 4 by 4. Okay, almost everyone says 4 by 4. Then anyone who says the second one as a 6 by 8, automatically the other one should be the 6 by 8. Okay, fine. Good. So if you're able to find that, that's almost done. Okay, I think Vishal didn't find that out. Others have muted your video. I couldn't see. Okay, so let me just quickly play this with the drum track. 1 second. Yeah, I'm going to just tap the hi-hat along to the tempo of the song. Okay, so I'm going to play the first one now. That's a straight 4/4. Okay, you need not overcomplicate that. That goes like da, 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 da. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, fine. I'm going to play the next track where we count it as 6 bytes. 6 byte could be a little tricky at time. I hope almost all of you know what is a triplet, right? Can you just raise your hand, those who know what is a triplet? Okay, so that goes like 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Okay, I'll just play the track and I'm going to just tap the hi-hat along with that. Okay. Okay, I think you got it. Now let's try putting 4/4 inside it. Okay, let's see if that sounds odd. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't sound that much odd, to be honest, but if you put 6/8 in that, inside that will be more apt. Okay, so this is the first one. The first one, you're going to find the pulse of the song. Okay, the second one is going to be the feel of the song. Okay, now feel in the sense, I'm not going to focus like about whether you're going to play it hard, it soft kind of stuff. Okay, generally when we say when we take any music or when we play a drum for a song, it's basically the bass and the snare which determines the bass beat. Okay, so in which count you're going to put the bass, in which count you're going to put the snare, determines how the song actually goes. Okay, so second one is the feel of the song, and I'm going to discuss about playing your hi-hat, bass drum as well as the snare drum inside it. Okay, so I think most of you here are in front of a drum kit or any other instrument that you have. Okay, fine. I can see a few in front of your drum kit. Yeah, that's good. Okay, fine. So we'll just start it with a simple, very simple thing of putting your bass and snare. Okay, so you're going to start with the feel of the song. Second one is the feel of the song. Let's start it with a simple beat of putting bass and snare. That is, on count 1, you're going to put kick. On count 2, you're going to put the snare. Okay, that's all as simple as that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is a very basic feel of how the song goes. Now just imagine a music going in your mind when you hear a music like this. Tin, ta, ta, tin, ta, ta. Okay, so like I always say, when you practice any sort of exercise, any kind of exercise that you have practiced, always imagine some music in your mind. Okay, so that will be more motivating and interesting for you to try. Okay, fine. I can see Vidyut is with his Cajon. Good, Vidyut. You can try it in the Cajon as well. Okay. Okay, so that is about the bass snare. Okay, this is a basic feel of the song. Now we are going to slowly put the hi-hats in middle. Okay, so 90% of the time your hi-hat is what determines on how fast you're going to take it. Okay, suppose when you're doing it in the quarter note beats, your bass and snare will go the same. Now when I put the hi-hats in between as a quarter note, the feel of the song goes like. Now keep the bass snare going, keep it going. Now what we are going to do, we are going to change the hi-hat to 8 notes. Okay. Keep again the bass snare going. Now what we are going to do, we are going to put 16 notes in the hi-hat. Okay. Now if you notice one thing, the bass snare is going at the same tempo. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's going the same tempo. Okay. So when you change the pulse of the IR, immediately the field varies. Okay. Now let's try putting 16th note. I think you got the idea now, right? So even when we change the IH to the quarter notes from 8th note to the 16th, our bass snare was going constant. Okay. So bass snare is the main backbone and a hi-hat is like a support to it. Okay, whether you're going to play it in quarter notes or 8th notes as well as in 16th notes. Okay, so we do have another thing called shuffle. Anyone have heard about a term called shuffle? Shuffle beats. Okay, Rishabh is showing his hand. Yeah. Okay, fine. The shuffle is basically like when you remove the trip out of every triplet. That is like one triplet, right? So remove the trip from every count. That goes like 1, let 2, let 3, let 4, let. Okay, it's not like 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Now remove all the trips from every count. That goes like 1, let 2, let 3, let 4, let 1, let 2, let 3, let 4. Let. Okay. Now play the same 4/4 on top of it. When you play it as normal 4/4, it will be like. Now when you shuffle that, okay, we're able to understand the difference when you change it from the normal 4/4 and when we put it to the shuffle. Okay, so shuffle you can do even more faster. Goes like that. Okay, and final, as I said, you can put it as a full triplet also. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 4 triplet, 2 triplet. Okay, so again, if you noticed, our bass snare was going constant, right? It was like only our hi-hats was changing. Okay, so straight away I played everything. I started with quarter notes, went to 8th notes, 16th, shuffle, triplet. Okay, so that's the second one, where we find the feel of the song using a bass snare as well as the hi-hats. Okay, the third one is when you build the drum parts. That is the drum parts in the sense the beats or the grooves or the rhythms. Okay, so just to recall, I don't think anyone joined in the middle now. So first one is finding the pulse, second one is the feel of the song, third one is building the drum part. Okay, so now we have been doing only in bass and snare, right? Now we got these beautiful toms around us, we got the cymbals around us, right? So we can slowly make the toms as well as to come in a groove. Okay, and let's try putting a tom after we do kick snare, then we go to the tom. Keeping it as simple, okay? Just playing the kick snare and we're moving between the toms. Let's try adding hi-hat in between. Now slowly you can improvise in this, where rather than putting a single tom, you can put double tom. this is how you're going to build the drum parts in it. Okay. Now let's quickly play for the second track which I played you, the shuffle pattern. Okay. And those who are sitting in front of the drum, do try along with this. Okay. 1, let 2, let 3, let 4, let 5. Okay. I'm going to put the track to try along with it. Okay, so that's building the drum part. Okay, and also when listen to the music or a song, do listen what the other instruments are doing, especially the bass guitar and the lead guitar. Okay, it's not that always you're going to listen your drum parts, you're going to also listen the other instruments. Okay, so together with the other instrument only makes a good music. It's not like that only you play perfectly and other people play what they know. Okay, I mean when you play together as a band, everyone should cooperate together, and when everyone cooperates and everyone sings with the time, the song becomes good. Okay, so that's the third one. And the fourth one is you're going to use your fills wisely. Okay, I think all you know about the drum fills, right? Okay, so those who are sitting in front of your drum, could you just quickly play some sort of fills that you know? Okay, it could be anything. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Ragulan and Vishal and Sai to start your fills. Come on. Do try some fills. Start it from snare, take it to the tom. Okay, fine. So now we'll discuss about the fills. Okay. So fills, as you know already, as the name indicates, fills, you're going to just use fills wherever it's only necessary. Okay. So sometimes even when you put too much of fills within a music, that sounds pretty odd. Okay. So you got to be careful and decide at which points you're going to put the fills. Like if you take a song or a music, there will be sections in it like chorus, pre-chorus, bridge, song intro, song outro. Okay. So when you transition from different sections of a song, we use the fills. Okay. So fills to start off with, you can put a simple fill like a quarter note, or also put a 8th note fill, put a 16th note fill, or also triplet, okay, or also 16th note triplet. Okay, so all these things you can put for the fills. Okay, but most of the time we don't put a fill in 4 bars. Okay, if you put a fill in 4 bars, that will sound really huge. Okay, I'll just play an example. There's a basic fill where we put the 16th note on all the counts. Okay, most of the time we don't use fills like this. Whenever we learn it, we learn something like this, but when it comes to practical application, we kind of sort of mix in between them. Like for the first count, we play a quarter note, second count 8th note, maybe the third count again a quarter note, fourth count 8th note. That goes like. If I play this along with the beat. So fills, you're going to decide like which fills you're going to put, and don't put fills too much. Okay, use wherever it's necessary and keep it simple, and just to, for the sake of putting the fill, don't put the fill. Okay, only if it's necessary, only if it's required, you put the fill. Okay, that's the fourth point. And the fifth one is create a cheat sheet. Okay, create a cheat sheet. Okay, that is when you listen to a complete song or a music, it has some section of bars in it. Like if you started from for a song, minimum it has uh, 80 to 150 or 100 bars in it. Okay, so you're going to select, you're going to make a small cheat sheet, like putting the verse I'm going to play this, for the chorus I'm going to play this kind of stuff. Okay, I'll just quickly share my screen so that you'll get an idea. Stephen bro, if possible, can you allow me to share the screen? Yeah. Okay, I think you can see the screen now, right? Could anyone raise your hand if you could see the screen? Yeah, okay, fine. So this is a track which you'll listen at first. Okay, I told about the four times in lecture, right? So if you're going to play the track, so you're going to create some cheat sheets like this. Okay, cheat sheet in the sense you're going to build a small inch like this when you play, because it's practically difficult when you got a situation like you're going to play 10 songs at the same time. Okay, so you're going to build something like this so that you'll get an idea on which place you're going to play which thing. Okay, so here I have done a small thing, like if you could see, the number over here indicates the bars. Okay, 4, 8, 8, 2, 8, 8, 8, 8, 2, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, right? So these are the bars. Okay, so here we have given it as a small int of representing the verse. Okay, so V in the sense that means a verse. Okay, any music or song you take definitely starts with a verse. Okay, so for verse we have 16 bars. This PC is called as pre-chorus. Okay, pre-chorus is before the chorus. Sometimes they use a small thing called pre-chorus where it gives a transition. It comes like that. Okay, so that is the pre-chorus. So PC is a pre-chorus. Pre-chorus won't be that much long, usually a 2 bar or a 4 bar. Okay, so one I've given here is a 2 bar, and this one you're seeing here is a fill that I'm going to use before I transition to the pre-chorus. Okay, that is, I'll be playing the same beat. When I go before the chorus, I'm going to use this 3 and 4 and ta 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 ta. Okay, you'll understand when I start to play it at the drum at the last. Okay, fine. And if you have noticed here, I have also written which thing I'm going to use. Like for the verse, I'm going to use the toms for the first 8 bars, and then I'm going to bring the snare drum inside. Okay, and for pre-chorus it's still the snare drum, and for chorus I'm going to go for the crash. That's I'm going to do for 8 bars. And again, when it comes to the verse, you can see the pattern being repeated here. Okay, you see the first verse and the second verse, it's again the toms and the snare, toms and snare. Okay, so usually verse is like the same thing, we'll repeat it again and again. Okay, so the toms and the snare, the same like that. And again there comes a pre-chorus, and there is a chorus that goes in the crash, and there is a break in the middle where we fill it using the right, a bridge. Okay, BR is a bridge. Okay, bridge is a section where we, I think all you know about the meaning of bridge, right? Used to connect two sections. Okay, so here the bridge is going to connect in between this section and this section. Okay, and finally we have a solo for 8 bars using a crash, right? And we are going to stop it at the last bar. Okay, so anyone possible, could you quickly count and check how many bars are there quickly? Someone is very good in maths. Okay, 80, right? 80, okay, fine. So I told you, right? So mostly if a song lasts for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it usually comes in 80 bars. Okay. Now we're going to listen to the track, and I'm going to talk along when the track is coming. Okay, I'm going to keep the sheet open so that you could check along with it. Okay, I think we got some few more minutes left. Okay, we'll do it. Okay, I'm going to play the track and I'm going to tell along with it. Okay, now just let me know once if I play the track that you could hear me. Just raise your hand for a minute, then we can continue. Okay, yeah, can you hear me? Okay, fine. Okay, let's start. So keep an eye on the sheet in front of you and also listen to the music and also listen to what I'm going to say. Okay, it's like you're going to do multitasking at the same time. Okay, fine. Ready? Ready? Everyone ready? Yeah. So the count in will be there. Tuck, 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 tuck. Count in will be there. Okay. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 bars of counting. 6. Now we are going to start. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are the first line. Okay. 3, 4. Now it goes to the verse. 1, 2, 3. Now we move to the third line. Now keep counting it. Okay. Make sure you can follow. Now you can find a difference when that shifts to the pre-chorus. Okay. Listen to the music carefully. We are in the pre-chorus now. Da, da, da. Sort of building it. Okay. Now we are in the crash chorus. Okay. Okay. So when we enter the chorus, you would have found the music kinds of begins more heavy, right? It was soft and it begins to go heavy. And I hope all would have found when it came for the pre-chorus, right? Were you able to understand when it came to the pre-chorus? Okay. Now let's move to the chorus. Keep it going. Six, 7. Now in the verse 2. Okay. Straight away you can find when we enter the verse, the music kinds of becomes soft, right? So we're going to play closed at that chords. Okay. Now in this section we are going to bring the snare drum in. Watch carefully, we are going to enter the pre-chorus. Be ready. It's going to last only 2 bars. Okay. Now we are in the crash chorus. Okay. Now we are going to go for the bridge. You can find a change in the guitar part. It's going like. Now you will find a difference when it comes again to the chorus. Yeah, we're back in the chorus. A normal 4/4 beat. Okay. We're going to last set of 8 bars. Yeah, guitar solo. Guitar solo is good. Okay. It's not a drum solo by the way. It's a guitar solo. Okay. Yeah, I hope it was clear to everyone, right? Okay. Now I'm going to play along with this. Okay. So I'm not going to show the screen now. I'm going to just change it to the drum cam. Later, if you require this thing, the sheet, do let me know. I'll just send it. Okay. Now you got an idea, right? Watch carefully when I play these parts, when I transition from each sessions, like which thing I'm going to use, where I'm going to use the fills. Okay. So here we go. Okay. We got still 8 more minutes left. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you got an idea now, right? Was it useful to everyone? Yeah, so it's nice meeting you all today. So we're running out of time, so I quickly introduce all my students over here. Okay, it's a bit of challenge. I'm going to do it within 2 minutes. Okay, I got a few of my students who are studying in institute in Chennai here as well. Manadin from your institute, and thanks to Stephen brother who is doing the host now, helping us today, and Jebin, my student, and Ramesh sir, I think he's attending the meetup, and Vishal from Bangalore, Sai from Chennai, Rishabh from Bangalore, John from Chennai, Jeffrey from Qatar, Raghulan from Canada, Vidyut from Chennai, Jishnu from Chennai, Yakirapada sir from Chennai, Srivat sir from Bangalore, Rajesh sir from Chennai. Rajesh sir is also the institute student. Fine. I think only few turned up today. It does happen because considering time difference, only few are awake now. Especially the students who are in abroad, they couldn't attend this time as it's early morning for them over there. Okay, so thanks to all who made for the meetup today. We did add a lot of sessions earlier, the previous meetups. I discussed a lot of tips about how to practice, how to play the metronome, how to practice the left hand, all those stuff. Okay, I hope this session was useful to you. Do share your thoughts about this session to me in WhatsApp. Okay, thanks to all who made this time, and do follow my channel. I hope everyone here knows about my YouTube channel, right? I post a lot of videos there. Okay, so make use of that and stay motivated. Keep practicing. Okay, take one thing at a time. Do it slowly. Keep some goals in mind and work according to it. Okay, stay safe. Bye. We'll meet in the class or else in the next meetup. Okay, thanks for all. Thanks. Special thanks to Stephen brother. Okay, thank you. Bye. Good night. Bye.